5 to 7. I figured this was a good week to talk about gratitude, Thanksgiving, appreciation, with the holiday having just passed, and another season of Thanksgiving, Christmas, coming up. When I think of gratitude, I think of a combination of two words, great attitude. A great attitude makes for gratitude. And I've found that there is a group of beings on the planet that have gratitude down in a way that is infallible. Now that group of people, or that group of beings, is four-legged, furry, and low to the ground. But I believe that dogs most easily exemplify gratitude. Those of you who know me well, and some of you in this room know me probably better than you wish you did, know I'm not the biggest dog lover in the world. Had a few traumatic experiences as a child, and then I had 4 children in 5 years. Now it always cracks me up when people go, "Oh, you've got kids, you need a dog." I think, no, I've got kids. I don't need a dog. I need nothing else in my home that eats and poops. I've got kids. I think the people that need dogs are the people without children. They need something to take care of. I'm sure you've heard of that saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. My family, it works backwards. It's if the kids ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So guess what? We have 2 dogs. I figured they're in my life. They're there for a reason, and I might as well learn from them. And what I have learned from my dog is gratitude. There is a code called the 13 Canine Commandments that I've become familiar with. And to me, they are not just applicable to canines. If we all embrace them, I think we would have a world full of much more joy and gratitude. Some of those canine commandments, I won't give you all 13, but they're really good. The first one, whenever a family member arrives home, drop whatever you're doing and run to greet them. Take naps often, but always stretch before rising. I think that's a good one. If what you want lies buried, dig until you find it. And what's another really good one? Oh, I know. Never bite when a simple bark will do. So if we could embrace those canine commandments, I think we could make the world full of more gratitude and learn from our 4-legged furry friends. When I was thinking about gratitude, I also thought about appreciation, and you know, there's a subtle difference between gratitude and appreciation. We could look at the housing market. If we have a typical housing market, we can look at the housing market. In a typical housing market, what happens after you buy a house when it appreciates? It gains value. It goes up in value. So appreciation is about not just having a great attitude about what comes into your life, but to actually appreciate it and see the value in it. About 2 months ago, I heard a quote. And have you ever heard somebody say something, and it just reverberates through your body like a vibration, like something physical? And I heard this quote, and it just rang through me as a truth. And that quote was, when we drop our story, all that's left is appreciation. It's attributed to Byron Katie, one of my favorite spiritual teachers. When we drop our story, all that's left is appreciation. Business my husband sold 13 years ago. The guy went bankrupt and it fell back in our lap. And 2 weeks out of the month, he's in Arizona. And it's so hard when he's gone. I have to do everything myself, and the kids miss him, and I miss him. And it's just so tough. I have to be a single mom 2 weeks out of the month. I mean, ad nauseum. I thought, if I'm tired of hearing the story, surely everybody else around me is tired of hearing the story. So I decided right in that moment, as soon as I heard that quote, to drop the story and to just focus on the appreciation. And I have found so much to appreciate about this situation in the last 2 months. I've realized how much closer I've gotten to my children. I happen to be one of the lucky ones who really likes her husband. And so when he's at home, we like to be together. We like to hang out and talk and visit. And I realize that we don't spend as much time with our kids when he's not there. They get all of my attention. It's been really fun. I realize how much I appreciate him. We've been together 25 years. I know you'll find this hard to believe, but you can't begin to take somebody for granted after that. No more. I realize how much he does for our family, and I am so grateful. So I have just focused on the appreciation. But you know how as soon as you decide something, you claim it? You get a test. So the week before Thanksgiving, my dishwasher went out. Called Ray. Ray came to look at the dishwasher. He had to order a part. Didn't know he'd be here before Thanksgiving. He said, Kim, the week before Thanksgiving is really busy for appliance repairmen. Got to have a washer, people have guests coming. Got to have an oven, you got to cook the turkey. And dishwasher, you could live without. I said, you know, Ray, I couldn't. The other great thing about doing dishes, nobody bothers you. I can be in the kitchen and somebody needs a drink and somebody needs help with homework and somebody else wants to know if they have the keys to the car. And when I say, I'm washing the dishes, if you want to talk to me, get right in here beside me. You're out. So I did pretty well with that because I kind of enjoyed doing dishes. And so then the universe sent me a bigger test. Tuesday night. Knew I was going to be doing some cooking Wednesday, cleaning out the fridge, put some old spaghetti in the garbage disposal, stopped at my sink. Stopped it at good. Nothing helped. So now I had about 3 inches of black, brown, brackish water in my sink, and I couldn't even do the dishes. So every countertop in my house is covered with dirty dishes. If you want to use a spoon, you've got to pick one up, clean it off, and then use it. You got no dishwasher. Do you know how busy plumbers are the day before Thanksgiving? I had to call 7 of them before I found one. But guess what happened? He got there an hour. The plumber got there an hour before Ray called me and said, hey, if it works, I can come fix your dishwasher. The part just got in. So by Wednesday at 6 o'clock, I had a clean sink, plumbing that worked, and a dishwasher that worked. When we drop the story, when we just look at whatever comes into our life and decide to appreciate it, life can be full of joy, regardless of what's sent our way. Thank you.